time. Welcome to the coffee brewing journey, and today I'll introduce you to the traditional art of the brewing coffee in Cezve, with a rich history. Please imagine yourselves as travelers, and I am your cabin crew. And now some formalities. I know you haven't passport. Please, this ticket for you and this ticket for you. Your presence here is greatly appreciated. And now please take your seats, welcome on board and get comfortable. Through this journey I will serve for you the two courses. The first one is my simple Cezve and the second one is my signature beverage. Now I'm sorry, I must prepare coffee for my simple Cezve. Dear judges, please write down my recipe. I use 7.5 grams of bourbon cider from Colombia New Early Farm and 60 milliliters of water. I use water with high magnesium content and total TDS 130, which enhances the sweetness in my coffee. Great. For my brewing, I use soy handcrafted Cezve from Istanbul. They was made in from copper and they ensure even and consistent heat distribution from the burner to my coffee. And silver lining inside prevents any metallic or flavors, allowing you to savor the pure taste of coffee. Great. Perfect. I stir my coffee by handmade brass discs. They ensure even and consistent mixing of the coffee grounds with my water. I stir my coffee 2 times, once at the start and again at 1 minute to get the best extraction. And the total brewing and boiling time is between 2 minutes and 2 minutes 30 seconds. For heating, I use for simple Cezve gas burners with high density of butane that provides even and consistent heat distribution from the burner to my coffee. And for serving, I use these beautiful porcelain cups inspired by Istanbul style. They was made in from porcelain and have a measure of 90 milliliters. They have a rounded base for keep the temperature warm and a taproot top for comfortable feel as you have a first sip. My coffee is bourbon cider variety from Colombia. My coffee is grew up at an altitude of 1,600 meters above sea level. Bourbon cider have a washed process and oxidation after pulping for 24 hours to wash and remove the mucilage by 80% and 45 degrees. Get the start thermal shock. My coffee is roasted 4 days ago and total roasting time is 6 minutes and 30 seconds with development of 16%. High temperature with 90% of fan give us to develop more, and you will find in the taste some tropical notes like lychee and passion fruit. And also, this process, washed with thermal shock, helps to get in a taste of my coffee the complex acidity. Great. dear judges, the moment is almost here. I kindly request, please follow my instructions. At the start, please evaluate the crema. Then, on 3 minutes, please take 2 sips while it's hot and enjoy the rest of cup on a warm temperature. Great. Love it. Please, this is a simple Cezve for you, please. I set the timer here for you. And this is simple Cezve for you, please. Enjoy. Now I start to prepare coffee for my signature beverage. And dear judges, let's dive into flavor profile. Please review your tickets. For your convenience, the main info of my simple Cezve is printed on the back side. Please write down, for the taste balance you will find, the sweetness will be medium to high, the acidity will be medium, and the bitterness is medium. The body weight will be medium, the texture is medium, and the aftertaste will be medium to high. Also, in a cup you will find the lychee, passion fruit, and wild blackberries. And on an aftertaste you will find cocoa nibs and grapefruit. Now I would like to tell you about my signature beverage. I called him as the Orient Express because for me it represents a trip by a train to Turkey, country rich in fruits, spices, and also coffee in the Cezve. Let this drink surprise you with a bright combination of different tastes. For my brewing technique, I use the same recipe, 7.5 grams of same coffee and the 60 milliliters of water. But I use soy Cezves with more volume because I want to get the better temper transmission from the sand heater to my coffee. And the total boiling and brewing time is between 2 minutes and 2 minutes 30 seconds. Now please enjoy. You ready? Great. Now I present for you something inside this box. Inside this box you can find the ingredients of my signature beverage. And the first of all is my simple Demerara sugar syrup. because I want to get the most sweetness in my signature beverage. I use 100 grams of demerara sugar and 100 grams of water. Then I boil it from 70 degrees for 10 minutes. I add for my signature drink 10 milliliters for each drink. Great. And the next one is my fruity premix. I use 100 grams of fresh pomegranate juice and 100 grams of water. Then I add 2 types of each unique peppers. The first one is Sichuan Timur berries pepper, which includes in a taste as a combination of ginger and lime. And the next one is 4 grams of pink Madagascar pepper, which have a sweet taste and spicy aftertaste. I combined all the ingredients and bring together in it 20 grams of fresh lime juice. I combined these ingredients, put into sous vide from 70 degrees for 10 hours. Then I bring it and mix in a blender and filter it. I add for each drink 30 grams of my fruity premix. Great. For combining all the ingredients, I use easy nitro siphon with nitrogen cylinders. Ready? And the last ingredient, but the main ingredient, is also coffee in a Cezve. To get the best extraction, on scent heater, I use electric brass whisks, and for filtering, I use ceramic dotted pour-over drippers with a lot of air windows to get the better temperature transmission. And for filtering fast and get the clean aftertaste, I use ultra-fast Seabarist filters. I combined all the ingredients in easy nitro siphon and use nitrogen cylinders because I want to get the creamy body of my signature beverage. Great. And now, for your convenience, I present for you something you know inside the box. This is your train to Istanbul. And inside you can find the card with main info of my signature beverage. And this is your train to Istanbul, please. And inside you can find this card with. And now let's dive into flavor profile. Please write down for the taste balance. You will find the sweetness will be medium, the acidity will be medium to high, and the bitterness will be medium to low. Also, in a cup you will find the pear, pineapple, orange marmalade, and on an aftertaste, and rosemary correct. And on an aftertaste, you will find the cocoa nibs and orange peels. Because the temperature of my signature beverage is cold, I served it with 1 ice cubes. My temperature will be around 20 degrees. I served it in a metallic glasses with volume of 200 milliliters. Please follow my instructions. Start. Evaluate my signature beverage after I said time. This signature beverage is for you, please. And this is signature beverage is for you, please. And thank you for this travel, and it's my time.
Big round of applause for